do 1 o'clock and see how far that goes, and then you kind of know where you're going. But,
I mean,
yeah, we can have you try to just land it in the towels.
yeah, Ryan Varnish just helping me out a little bit. Yeah, that's about good right there. Javon, I want to land it on that or just over that? No, I'm not going.
Oh, okay. Okay. A bit more.
Get some drills.
Try to
Loading
land on it.
different
Is that a good line? Take on that flag? Yeah, it's going to break a little bit. Just it'll turn the right a little bit.
I gotta see this. I'm intrigued.
So my chipping is fine. So what we're working on is my pitching, like my 25 yards, 25 to 35 yards. Shots like that.
Okay. So
Pretending the green.
So basically, we're trying to land it. He's just trying to figure out how far he flies the ball. Oof. That's pretty close. So it looks like it rolled a little far, so we probably want to get a little bit more loft, right? Yeah. Some better grooves might help too. But
That was still pretty low.
that was still low. So just open the face a little bit more.
They're selling it to you in the first shot.
Ball, middle of your stance. Sometimes I put it a little bit more forward in my stance if I'm trying to hit a little bit higher.
Oh, you did it, didn't you?
There it is.
Look at that.
That was pretty good. That one's going a lot slower.
That was good advice right there, man. You might be able to teach this game.
Really? You think?
It's all in the student, isn't
He's making you look good. He's gonna take all the credit.
So just open it. Make sure.
That always happens.
Make
by
sure
the way.
you're swinging, down that line that you want to, where you want to start the ball off, and then it's going to drift to the right. So you have a club face. All right. So there, you use a little bit too much wrist there. A little bit.
Got a
You just have
little.
more of a If you just have a little bit more stable in the wrist, you can come back and through. It'd be a little bit more consistent contact, I think. So let's practice. Let's work on that a little bit, actually. Just a little bit less wrist. You're hitting it. Yep. Because you kind of do. I know that we watched that Butch Harmon video where when you're trying to get spin.
You're just like.
Yeah, when you kind of lag it. But if it's just a simple shot like to this flag, there's no need to really try to get spin on it and really use a lot of wrist. Rather, it's just a simple up back. Make sure you're in good impact position with your hands in the head. Yeah. Let's just try to keep it a little shorter, a little bit kind of like a pop stroke, like a static or pop, and just less wrist. Yeah, just low and just a little bit less wrist, more arms and shoulders. Yep. So make sure you're aimed properly.
So yeah, something also I've been focusing on is pre-shot routine.
Okay.
I mean, if you have any advice on how I should do it, what should I do?
Pre-shot is mostly personal preference, but the way I look at it is I definitely want to, take a second to survey the shot. Think of, obviously which way it's going to break. And a shot like this, I'm always trying to leave it on the high side of the hole, because this is basically an exaggerated putt. So what you want to do is just basically try to land it on the high side, and that's going to result in a shorter putt.
So focus on line more.
Right. I focus a lot on line because I think that you're a good enough player where contact and feel is already there. It's just trying to minimize error basically. And if you leave it on the high side, then it's going to drift towards the hole instead of away from it if you hit it too far.
So yeah, what I do is I pick a target that I kind of look at.
Okay.
Just
So something
There's
beyond
a dark,
it or
no,
something on the green.
Just anywhere in my line.
Okay.
There's a dark spot on the green
Okay.
that I like to look at, and I try to focus my swing down there.
I like that.
And then I just set the line up to the
Face to that target. Let's not use too much wrist, and then just give it. There it is. So that's good. So I think just on some of these shots, especially the shorter ones,
Short ones are easy.
it's just a little bit less wrist break. I think would be beneficial. Just
for the
keep-
longer ones.
What?
For the
Yeah,
longer ones?
for the longer ones too. I think when you hit it good, you hit it really good. But every once in a while, you have that chunk. And I think that's due to a little bit excess movement. So I think if you just try to make it a little bit simpler, where it's just kind of up and back and more of a shoulder rotation and